What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Simulation for the Nation, and welcome back along to the West Coast, where you find me today bombing along in the John Deere here. We are heading over to the store, where I've been spending yet more money. One thing, get up this big old hill. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I've been spending more money today. We have a couple of different things. I managed to pick up another bale chaser second hand. I have one which is working quite well for me, but I really wanted another one just so we can have, when we get into the full flow, we can get 2 tractors on there, which would be ideal. So we're going to go and pick that up, first and foremost. And then the second thing we're going to have to look into buying is, or that I've looked into buying, is some grass harrows. We're going to use those. Today we're going to apply some cover crop onto the field, like top field out by the Little Woolhope farm that we ploughed over recently, and I just want to get that established with a cover crop now, because in probably about 6 weeks we're going to look to come in and actually drill that. So we need to make sure that it gets a good establishment, a nice good broadleaf cover crop in there, which should really help fix the nitrogen levels in that soil. So with that in mind, we're just going to cruise through the village here. We're going to get off this main road, keep out the way of the traffic. I'm going to swing into the yard there and we'll see what we can get set up. I have on the back here, you might be able to see I've got the flatbed trailer on. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I thought I'd bring it down. I might be able to get them both on, or I might have to make a bit of a convoy. But either way, we'll figure it out, and then we'll come back and see what's happening in just a moment. Alrighty guys, we're here, and there's a little tractor here that I think the dealership are going to let me use just to get this onto the back of the lower loader. Save me unhitching the John Deere. Who leaves this other pallet forks there? The yard's a bit of a clutter today. So let's see what I think we're going to do. We'll just spin our way around here. That'll do it. Pop it there. Put those down. Stick some hazard lights on, and we're good to go. Lovely stuff. So let's see if the keys are in this old Ford here, which is in immaculate condition actually, given its age. Looking great. Really tidy old machine here. Let's see if we can get into this. Perfect, look at that. So we're going to get ourselves hooked up to the grass harrows first. These are the harrows. I believe these are 8 meters in working width. We'll be using these for twofold really. First of all, they'll be for applying cover crops to our cereal ground, which we will be doing intermittently depending upon the crop rotation scheme. But also we'll be using this to reseed grass seeds into our hay and silage ground, just to rejuvenate the quality, give a new regenerational growth in there, which is very important just to make sure that you continuously maintain that higher quality of grass. So nice and easy, simple machine with air seeder. So there's a little compressor, little pump on the front of the hopper, which blows the seed down, and I believe it comes through this middle row and then gets kind of buried in the ground by the last 3 rows of tines there. Nice and simple. But we're just going to connect this up, and then all I want to do here is take this onto the back of the trailer. Now we do also have the Heath bale chaser there. I don't really know. We're not going to fit that on the trailer. We might have to tow that behind, and I'm going to tow that straight on up to the straw facility, I think. Looking good. Alrighty then. So somehow I need to balance myself, get out of here, and then we'll see if we can get this disconnected. It's a bit of a climbing act here. This is a lovely little tractor. Not that I need another tractor, but you know. Nice to see the classics around. Oh, what I might do actually. Well, if someone's been leaving their stuff inside here. That's not very good. So yeah, we're going to hook up to the heath tracer here. We're going to just line it up with the other trailer so it makes it a slight easier attachment really. See what we can do. Should be fine. Back out. Let's go that way. Alright, so we'll just park up this Ford, or this New Holland, beg your pardon, and then we'll get that hooked up and we can get out of here. It's going to be a bit of a mission to get through the village. I think we're going to have to go through the village with that, if I'm honest, although we might just take that up to the... Yeah, I think we might just take that up to the up to Little Wool Hope, just to... because we're heading up that way anyway. So, tie this down at all. No, you need to stay there. So, let's see if I can just see how we're lining up here. There is a little tow hook on the back of the chieftain here. I don't really think it was ever built with the intention of pulling the bale chaser. But there's a first time for everything. Let's see. Perfect. I am a little bit too long, I think it's fair to say. Oh well, we're going to have to be careful with this. Oh, the train's coming by the sounds of things. From one train to another. Perfect. So we will take this up to Little Wool Hope. It's going to be a nice and slow drive up there. Just make sure we don't lose anything or get stuck anywhere. And what we need to do once we're up there, like I was mentioning, is we're going to fill this up, the cedar up with cover crop. In this case we'll be using it's going to be a combination really. There's going to be some oil radish in there, there'll be some vetch in there, some oats. What else can we put in there? We might put a bit of kale in there as well, which will add all nice and broadleaf really. The radishes in there, as always, aid the compaction. There won't be, in terms of compaction, though, they might just start to break up what's kind of called the ploughing, the pan of the ploughing really. But my main aim here is just to aid its kind of nutrients recovery really. So that's why we need to get this established. Lord. Long. Sorry there, motorist, again. Just creep our way through. Once we get off this main road here, we'll be okay. This is the busier part of the road, the busier part of town, really. And of course there's a car coming there. Can't even swing out wide. No need though, we're through. Look at that. Lovely stuff. Oh, my air seat has got a wobble. Stop it. No. This is not fun. Every time a car comes near me, it's heart and mouth time, let me tell you. So we're going to slowly take our way around here. We haven't got much further to go, as many of you will know. We're just kind of up and over this hill around the corner. So yeah, catch me in a few minutes there, but hopefully all is well. We made it nice and safely over to the yard there, and we'll assess our options from there. Alrighty everybody, we made it. There's a few hairy moments there, but we managed to sneak back over. Just very carefully edging my way back up to pick up this cedar. A little bit uneven and unstable on this trailer. See if we're looking there. Perfect. Alrighty. So let's get off this trailer, we're going to get this filled up, and then we can go and start some sowing. It shouldn't take us too long to do that field. It's not the biggest field in the world, and we're going to be covering quite a bit of ground at once here, but still it will be nice to get it all done. So I'm just going to pop around the corner to our seed storage here. Watch that roof, of course. So let's see what we're putting into here. Somehow get myself turned around. Excellent work. Lovely stuff. So we're going to head out into the field. How are you all today? I hope you're all doing very well. I hope you've enjoyed whatever you're getting up to, and I hope that you've had the chance to sit down and watch the Dusty Dave episode of A Growing Understanding by now. I think if you haven't, that's a must watch. It really is good. I will try and remember to put a link in the top corner for that now. It's really worth looking into. A very interesting man is Dusty Dave. And do keep your eyes peeled for another episode coming out with myself and another very prolific member of the community. I think it's a very great insight as well, so it will be very interesting to watch. So let's get this thing folded out here. Let's have a look at how we're looking here. So the ground is very dry at the moment. It's been ploughed over now for about a month. It's looking very good. It's broken down a little bit here, as you can see. The weather's kind of had its go, so it's broken the ground down nicely. So it should break up quite easily and allow us to harrow this cover crop seed in. We're not going to be rolling it in at all. We're just going to leave it, and it'll do fine, really, for what it is. So yeah, I think we're all good to go, really. We'll see how quickly we can get this done. Let's jump in, turn off my beacons. Pulled a bit wide there already, but we'll get that tidied up. Once we'll do a couple of passes on the headlands here, and then I will look to bring in the we'll use the GPS as well, and we'll get that all set up and working. But as you can see, we've got a nice wide pass here. I think, like I said, I think about 8 meters, so should be sufficient. Should mean that we can get this done nice and quickly. So this really isn't any issue for a tractor of this size, really. There's no real resistance through ground resistance. The weight element is very light as well. This is probably just the easiest tractor at the moment. I've got Carl out at the moment, mowing down some more first cut hay. So we've got probably another 100 acres of first cut left to mow. We'll get that mowed down the next day or two. We'll hope to get baling. We'll hope to get baling probably in the next 3 days, and then we can kind of wrap up the first cut, and then we'll be able to push on with that. And I got Nathan doing a few errands. He's out in the truck today. He's running a few different tasks, so he'll be out and about. But yeah, we're covering a lot of ground today. In the next few days, I'm going to be looking, before we get started with the baling again, I'll be looking to get in with pull my combine out and get that serviced over, ready to go. I think that's going to be important to get done because it's not too far away, truth be told. There's probably only, crops are starting to turn, you just see that little orange tinge, the yellowy orange tinge turning onto some of the barley, so it's really not that far away at all, which is good news because we've got a lot to do, and you can never rely on the weather too much in British farming, so we need to be ready to go as soon as possible. Let's put it that way. Okay, so what I believe I might just go and do here is we'll get up to the end and then we'll just send up the drone to get a few more pictures as we go. Something a little bit different so you don't have to listen to me waffling on all of the time. But yeah, it shouldn't take us too long to do this field at all. It's a large number of lampposts in this field for the size of it. Makes ploughing it a little bit more interesting, but we got it done. But yeah, so now that we're at the corner here, I'm going to turn this around, we'll get this finished up here, and then get the GPS configured, which shouldn't take us too long. We just need to put an A-B line down. Once we have that in, we'll be away. So yeah, it really shouldn't take too long, and so with that in mind, I think we'll fire up some... Alright everybody, we're back. We're just going to get this field finished up now. Shouldn't take us too much longer. We're over kind of halfway through it. We're making some nice pretty stripes. And I'm going to just go around the third and final lamppost for this small field. And we'll make sure it all getting buttoned up nicely. Once we get to the end here, which to be honest we're nearly at now, we'll just go back in and fill in all of the stripes we've missed. And then we'll be good. So it shouldn't take us too long at all. Nice and light land here at the moment. It's being broken down very well with just the tines on the back of the harrow here, so that's good. But yeah, like I say, it shouldn't take too much longer to get wrapped up, which is what we want. Now we'll just do this last little bit in the corner here, and just like that. Just like that, we're done. Or we're done half of it. A little bit more accurate. Oh, GPS took the wrong line there. Never mind. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go back across ourselves and get all the alternate runs that we didn't hit, and then we'll be done here. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to leave you here. Thank you very much for watching, as always. If you've liked what you've seen today, don't forget to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. There will be some interesting videos coming up in the next couple of days or so, particularly one or two with some pretty cool people from the community, so do stick around to see those. In the meantime, I have been Simulation for the Nation. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, please do remember to stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, but most importantly, happy farming.